Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to another Bollywood Talk video. So we have part 3 now for our Bollywood Confessions. So I asked you again on Instagram about your confessions, Bollywood related of course, and I got lots of interesting confessions. These confessions are pretty mixed, so I decided to not just do unpopular opinions, also like popular opinions, whatever, everything Bollywood related. At first, I'm sorry for everyone whose confession isn't in here. I'm really grateful for every single kind of confession you confessed. But otherwise, if I'd include every single one of them, this video would take too long. If you're a first-time watcher here and don't know what I mean, then you have to follow me on Instagram, and if you'd like to see your confession in here, then you have to keep out for my Instagram stories. There I ask for your confession, and then you'll text them to me to this question thingy, and yeah, then maybe your confession will land here in this video. And of course, also considering the situation right now in Bollywood, we also got lots of confessions for this. Also, as always for this video, if you're new here, you can let me know your opinion about everything of these kind of confessions too in the comment section. But please stay polite, stay friendly, respect each other's opinions, don't insult anyone or anything in here. We'd like to keep a friendly discussion in here, and yeah, let's start with the first confession, and I hope you enjoy. I don't find Varun as handsome as everyone says he is. Haha. He is cute, but not that hot. Someone else says Varun is the cutest actor in Bollywood. At first, for the first confession, you're offending me, okay? Yeah, y'all know I'm a diehard Dhawan fan. I love him so much. I love him. And of course I have to agree with the second confession. For me, he is the cutest actor in Bollywood. We got lots of cute actors, other cute actors, but for me he's the cutest one. And I partly agree with the first confession too, even though I'm a diehard fan. I have to agree he is definitely not the most handsome guy I've ever seen. I mean, there are some scenes also like this, his entry in Student of the Year where he seems really hot. But yeah, as I said before, I wouldn't put him in the same category in terms of handsomeness with Sid, for example. So let me know your opinion about that in the comments, and on to the next confession. Vicky and Katrina are the next big buzz in Bollywood. Yeah, so I think the problem is of course that we aren't sure if these two are really a couple. I don't even know their shipping name, but they probably have one. They already have their own fandom. People are shipping them so hard. And then there's this other group, I'd say, where they're just saying, oh my god, no, they're definitely not a couple. Whether or not they are a couple or not, so on their own they are already a big thing in Bollywood, and then together they'd make like this pretty popular couple, I'd say, like Deepika and Ranveer, or also now Alia and Ranveer. That's still a bit a topic for itself. We already had that in the other confession video. They are playing with this image that people think they are a couple. So like Sara and Kartik did that in the beginning, because also for the promotion for Love Aajkal. It's good for their career, and they are both really popular in Bollywood, so let's see, time will tell. Maybe one day they get married, who knows, we'll see. So let me know your opinion about that in the comments, and on to the next confession. Juhi Chawla is underrated. So I'd say that her golden times were definitely in the 90s, together with lots of other Bollywood actresses. Yeah, we haven't seen her on the big screen for a long time in terms of being a main character. The last time I saw her was in Ek Ladki Ko Dekha To Aisa Laga, where she had this little part in it. I always enjoyed watching her movies, especially with Shah Rukh Khan, of course. I always thought they are a really great and good looking on-screen couple, and they also really had a great chemistry on screen. They're also really good friends in real life, and they have this production company together. So yeah, right now I'd say she is underrated. But the problem is that we don't get many movies with her anymore, And yeah, sometimes it's not just with female actors, also with male actors, which were really popular in the 90s, and then someday they aren't doing the same movies anymore, of course, because like when you are in your prime youth, you have this specific charm, and then when you get older, you don't specifically lose it, but of course the audience grows older, they don't want to watch the same old entertainment movies with the same old actors anymore. That's probably why she isn't such a big thing anymore, but we'll see, maybe we'll get to see more of her. We'll see about that. But yeah, as always, leave your opinion about that here in the comments. Let's look into the next confession. Now we're gonna have a real discussion here about what is happening right now in Bollywood. So now it's getting a bit more serious. Trolling other celebrities and blaming them for the demise of Sushant is wrong. So I definitely agree with that. So lots of people, I see this everywhere, everyone blames all the star kids. So like people like Ayushmann Khurrana, Rajkumar Rao, Kriti Sano. Okay, maybe Kriti also got a little bit of hate in the beginning. But like these outsiders who aren't star kids, they are like, oh yeah, you don't have any fault. And all the other actors like Alia Bhatt, Varun, Tiger Shroff, so every single star kid except for Shraddha, because she's like a really popular star kid and also was really close with Sushant and was his co-star in Chichore. Yeah, so everyone blames these star kids. And I'm just asking you, why? I mean, I can understand when you are, yeah, they have an advantage. Sushant had it really, he was a really struggling actor, of course, because he's an outsider. But why is it their fault? They don't even have a say for the cast, for their casting members, for their own movies they are in, because these aren't basically not really their movies, even if they are the main character in them. They are like casting directors, the normal directors, producers. You should kind of be blaming them, but also on the other hand, I wouldn't be blaming all of the producers in Bollywood and everything, because he also had his personal life. We all don't know what happened in his real life, so not just because of his career. What about his love life, his family, his friends? I don't think that he just took his life because of his struggling career, and also on top of that, I'd say that he was also kind of climbing onto the top like Ayushmann is now, or Rajkumar Rao, for example. So I thought that now his career would take a different turn now because also of Chichore, which was really a big hit at the box office. So I wouldn't specifically blame it on his whole career. And I want to say much more to that, but we also got other confessions considering that, so let's look into the next confession. I guess more than the actors, it's the audience's fault that they didn't watch Sushant Singh Rajput films. They're playing blame game. Giving hits and flops is a part and parcel of an actor's career. Some of them are even claiming Tara and Sid as nipple products. I mean, come on, they're self-made. Yeah, also people are blaming other actors who weren't even close to Sushant. Deepika, for example, they're also claiming her as a nipple product, which isn't true too. Just because she's privileged. Her father was a very successful badminton player. I just think in this whole blame game, any actor or actress can say anything to this matter. They can say nothing. That is wrong for everyone, because if you keep quiet, people would think you don't care. But probably most actors and actresses who don't really say much about this matter are just like, yeah, no matter what I say, people will think badly of me. On the other hand, we got actors and actresses like Sonam, who is a star kid, and she said, yes, I am privileged. I have an advantage because I'm a star kid. I have an advantage in Bollywood because I'm a star kid. Even when these star kids admit that they have an advantage, there are mostly negative comments who are saying, yeah, then kill yourself and no one cares and everyone hates you. Also, other actors like Vivek Oberoi are saying how cruel the industry is, and I mean, guys, it isn't really surprising for me. Of course, not just the Bollywood industry, the whole a film industry is cruel. This whole show business is cruel, like with models, singers, everything is cruel in this world. And to be honest, it doesn't really surprise me that that an outsider like Sushant got banned or wasn't really welcomed with open arms in the industry. It didn't really surprise me, so I don't get why lots of people are bashing everyone now. I mean, of course, everyone wants justice. I also want justice for him, but I think it's important now at first that we find out what happened instead of blaming everyone now. And also people like Alia and Varun, who weren't even close friends to him. That's my opinion about that matter. Deepika is trolled for speaking about mental health, and Kangana is hailed for making someone's death entirely about her personal agendas. Yes, I totally agree with that confession too. So Deepika has this foundation, Live, Love, Laugh, for so many years. She's always talking about depression, about mental health, because she also suffered from this. Now she's even more speaking about it than usual, and people are still trolling her. I don't get it too. In general, I just have this feeling that lots of people are just totally upset now, and I'd also blame Corona now, because people had so much time to think about the important things in their life. There are lots of people not overreacting, but just look at what is happening right now, not just in Bollywood. So we got this whole escalating matter in Bollywood now. So Sushant's death, which is kind of changing the whole industry. And then also in the US, we got this whole Black Lives Matter thing. Also some things here in Germany are happening too, considering this Maddie case and about pedophiles, which is a big thing right now because of lots of cases they're investigating here. So I just think because of Corona, people are now seeing everything differently and try to really change a lot now. And this is also affecting Bollywood now. Sushant's death was like a trigger. I haven't seen anyone else except for like the Star Kids, the Godfathers, and Karan Johar being blamed. Also maybe Riya Chakrabarti, because she was his girlfriend. But what about all these casting directors in the background, producers which aren't big actors like Salman, which are in the background? What about them? I don't see any one of them getting blamed. Maybe his struggling career was one of the reasons, but definitely not the only reason why he took his life, if it's true that he committed suicide. Whew, so yeah, I think now I said everything what I wanted to say about this. At least I hope so. Sometimes I really forget to say something. So please let me know your view about everything what we've discussed here in the comments. I would love to read your views, your opinions. As always, our rules here: stay friendly, polite, respect each other's opinions. Even if you disagree, just stay polite. I think it's really important that we all can express our opinions freely here without insulting anyone. And that's it now for this video. I really hope you liked it, even though we got a little bit more serious now here. Still, I think it's important that we talk about this. And yeah, so if you're new to my channel, then check out my other videos. I mostly do Bollywood reactions because Bollywood is my life. Then if you haven't done that yet, then please follow me on TikTok and on Instagram. I post everything Bollywood related there, and if you'd like to see your confession here, then you also have to follow me on Instagram. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss anything in the future. Just if you want to, of course. I'm not forcing anyone, and that's it. Hope to see you guys in another video again or reaction. Bye.